Hello everyone. In this video, I'll be covering November 2023, which is ICT paper 2 practical, and the total mark for this question paper is 100. Move to the next page, which is instruction to candidates. This paper consists of two sections. Each section contains several tasks. Walk through the task in order. This table shows the measure software used, the marks available, and the data files needed for each section. So that means they will provide us a data files, and inside the data files we will get, there is one section for section A, the other one is section B. Inside section A we will get the data file for graphics, database, web authoring. Inside the data files needed is evidence, fitness, web pages, image and folder. Whereas in section B we will get a spreadsheet and word processing software. Mark will be 50 and the data files needed will be evidence, payment, leaflet content and image folder. Okay. For each task you may also need to use other software. This is the scenario. This scenario will be needed for the whole examination paper for paper 2. When we will go for the database or spreadsheet, they will ask a little bit of the question that you have to cover from here, like the telephone number and the email, similar like that. So read this carefully. The scenario is saying that Clara owns 𝐂𝐓𝐈𝐓 with fitness. The company offers online fitness classes and personal training opportunities. There are the company's details, contact details. The address is this, telephone number, email and website. Okay. Now move to section A, task A1, which is Clara needs a logo to be used on some of the company documents. That means in this section we have to create a logo. Create the logo. The logo must be a simple drawing that is fit for purpose and combines and line and color shape. That means we have to combine some shapes and line, and then we have to provide the color to that particular shape that we choose. After that, represent fitness. So whatever the logo we will create, we have to represent that logo particularly to the fitness. Include 𝐸𝐹 on the logo. So we have to provide a text inside a logo, and the text will be 𝐸𝐹. And at last we have to save the logo as 𝐸𝐹 logo. This one is the task A1, which is 4 mark in total. So let's continue with the task A1A. So this is my Photoshop software that I open. So click here, create a new one, and then just click create. Okay. So after that it will take some time, and then they will give you similar like this. So before starting of your working, at first just create a folder name, write the name as a working. So whatever you worked, just save everything here and save this desktop folder in save this working folder in your desktop, so it will be easier for you to find out whatever the task you did. And this is the data file for November 2023. Try to copy the file for the evidence and then paste it there. It's because if something wrong happens, so it won't hamper your real Word documents. Go to your documents and then paste it here. So when you will work here. Okay. So move to the Photoshop. They are saying that we have to create a logo which represent fitness. So in my perspective, I'm thinking that we can create a dumbbell for the people who are using in gym. That one is one of the simplest logo that we can create, and it is the easier way to make it. So for that one, we just go to this one and hold a bit longer. After that, you will get a no, not this one, sorry. So press on this line tool, then you will get the number of shapes. So based on all this shape, I will take this one, rectangular, rounded rectangular triangle, and then I will create a rounded rectangular, similar like that. So when you will create a rectangle, you will get each layer, right? This is a rounded rectangle one. So I want similar like this. If you want similar like this, you can click on OK. That will create another layer for you. If it's not coming, then you guys can just go here, and then from here just click on the duplicate layer. Okay. So I don't want to copy these things, just press OK. So when you want to move this to other side, you have to click on here and then choose the direction path tool. So that after that, click on this one, and then move it to the other side. Try to make it at the center, and then click on the layer 2. If there is something wrong happen like this, click on no. So when you want to drag some of the shape, just try to click on this one, and careful about that this is the particular layer that I am targeting, because if I try to click on this one, it won't create anything because I can able to target these things. So because I am on layer 1, not this layer, so I'll try to make this to position at a similar height. Okay, after that I will create another, try to create a duplicate layer and give the rounded smaller, give the name smaller rectangle. Okay, then inside your rounded smaller rectangle, try to make it a little bit shorter, but you can't make it, right? Why? Because that's why you have to path selection tool, create path selection tool, and then make it a little bit shorter. So after that, move to your selection tool to direct selection tool. Now you can select the whole thing. So position this to here, and then I will go to this one. Sorry. Okay. So I want another similar like this. So that's why I will go to rounded smaller rectangle, and then I will duplicate this. Okay, copy, duplicate. There is another one that is duplicated already because I use the path selection tool, and then I have a rounded copy. So when I will click, it will come here like this way. Okay. Now we need another line which is horizontal. So we will again go and click on this. Now we'll need a line tool. So this is the line tool. After that, we just create a line here. And I want to make it a big, wider. So based on that, go to here and then, sorry, yes, just let's make it like this. So this one is okay, I think. Now what I will do, click on control and each of the layer. After that, right click on your mouse, move that the control button that you are pressing, just move it, and then merge shapes, so it becomes one diagram. Okay, after that, inside the question they are saying that we have to include ewf on the logo, so we have to add a text here, right? So for the text, this is the symbol that we will use for the text thing. So here, if you hold for a longer time, you will get a number of options. So we need a horizontal type tool. Click on this, and then after that you will get similar like that. So ewf we need. So I want to put the name here. You can change the font type Like I have a this one is the font that I'm using. You guys can add anything you want. If you want, you can increase the size as well here from here. You can decrease or increase. Okay. Okay. So after that, what happened? When you want to merge this logo, this shape with the text, it is quite harder. So you can't able to merge this because click on the control and then click here and here and here. After that, when you right click on your mouse, you won't get any merge option here like that one you get before. So for that purpose, you have to first click on the there is one layer created. Control Z if there is something happen. Click on the Control Z, okay? And then for the 𝐸WF, right click on, sorry, there is two things clickable now. Click on this 𝐸WF, right click, and then click on rasterize type, okay? After that, you will click on your control button and then click the line 1. So you click the two at the same time, right? After that, click on your right button of your mouse, then you will get a option about the merge layer. So after you do the merge layer, it merge with the text and the logo, okay? Then again right click, there is the option quick export as PNG. Click on this. Then we already create a working file, right? And then they're saying that inside the question they're saying that save the logo as 𝐸WF logo. That means you have to provide this name. Copy this name, it will be easier. Go to your Photoshop here, just paste Ctrl V and then save. So after you save this, go to your working and then when you open, this is the logo that we created. Okay. Okay, so first of all, we will be answering question number 1, which is give two benefit of using a vector image for a company logo. So what will be the one of the benefit? That means if we make it larger, the image will be more clear, there will be less pixelated, right? Like so, the first answer we will write here. So it will be image can be made smaller without loss of detail. Even you can make the image smaller without loss of detail. So image can be made smaller without loss of detail. This is the 1 point question answer. So what can be the other point, which is it takes little space or little storage, right? Takes little storage. So try to answer, sorry, try to give the number. This one is task B1 I, right? So here write it as 1, okay, and takes less storage. So after that, press shift and enter, then it will take to another line. Then question number 2 is give one drawback of using a vector image for a company logo. So when you are using a vector image, there is a less chance for the color. So limited color option. So this one will be limited color options. Okay. So this is the total mark for question task. Total mark for task A1 is 7 mark. We already completed task A1. Now we will move to task A2. Clara has collected information about the company's fitness classes. She has saved the information in the database, which is a fitness. The database has three tables. The classes table includes information about the classes available. The client table includes information about the clients who have booked the classes. The booking table includes information about the classes and the clients who have book the classes. The structure of the classes table is this, where it contains field name, which is class ID, title, type, day, duration, cost, instructor. Data type is this and description is this. Okay. The similar thing is happening for the client table as well. They have also a field name, data type and description. And the structure, there is another table. The name of that table is a booking table. They have a field name, data type and description. So please go through all these things. Clara want to use a form to add booking to the booking table. That means Clara want to add a form to the booking table. Open the fitness database. So we have to open the fitness database. So this is the database that is provided. Sorry, this is the data file that's provided. So I will click on this one. And this is the booking, right? Maximize these things so you can get a clear view. And then they're saying that create a form for the booking table. The form must include the logo you created in task A1 in the top left of the header. Okay. Try to use pencil and cross each of the question that you completed. So it will help you to track whatever the question you are completed or not. So first of all, we will focus on these things. Include the logo you created and then we will create a form. This one is task A to A. So click on the create and then there's option for form. Okay. So click on the form, then you will get a similar form like that. But they are saying that we have to edit number of things, right? They're saying that we have to include the title, which is a class booking form, and the font family is a font serif font that we have to use. The dark, there is some like lot of customizable things that we have to do. So based on that, we have to go to the design view. For that one, you guys can right click and then click on the design view from this side as well, or you can also go from here and then click on the design view. So when you get the design view, this is the design. Now they're saying that we have to add the logo, right? So just remove these things from here. And when you click on the design form, there is the option for logo. Go to your working folder. Then okay. So this is my logo that I created before. And then they mentioned that I also need to add a class booking form. Control C and then go to your database and click here, okay, title, Control V. So there is less chance to error. Then they are saying that we have to, that means we completed this part, include the logo, top left, include the class title, serif font and dark background and white text. So default they are taking the font as a serif, but we have to create a dark background and white text, right? So for this purpose, if you click on this, go to the home, click form design and then title, then go to the home. Here you can get this is the, they are saying that the text color will be white, and click on this paint shape button where you just click the logo black. Okay. try to make it a bit longer so it is more visible. Be customized. So the width of the field heading is 3 centimeters. So the width of the field heading, this is the field heading. So each and every field heading will be there. You will get the width. Change it to 3 and enter. Okay. So now if you want to check, width is 3. Be customized. So this one also done. Include an instruction on the form. Please check data before saving. So that means we have to instruction. That means there is some pop-up welcome. I will show you how to do that. So for these things, so instruction is mostly workable when we are typing the value inside this, right? So for that thing, click on this. So it will order based on the alphabetical. It will help you to find out whatever you want to find based on alphabet. So go to all. Again, try to organize with alphabetical order. Yes, and then choose Control Tip Text. This one, okay? After that, go to your question and copy these things. Control C. Paste it here. But before, try to see that they won't take anything else like the, the apostrophe comma and all. Okay, so that means it's done. Again, check. Yeah, tooltip text is added. And they're saying that please save, save the form as booking form. Take a screenshot of your form in design view that show you have the width of the field heading to 3 centimeter. Paste the screenshot into document evidence, resave evidence. Okay, so we have to save the form. For that thing, click here. They are saying what will be the name. Name is booking form, right? Control C. Control V, okay? So I already created a form. That one done. Take a screenshot of your form in design view that show you have the width of, as I said, 3 centimeter, okay? So they're saying that take a screenshot of your form in design view, okay? That show you that you have set the width of field heading is 3 centimeter. So for that reason, we have to, this is the design view, right? And then target this one. From here, you can get that width is 3 centimeter. Try to take the picture. Like this, and then save this in your desktop as well so that you can easily find it. Then paste the screenshot into your document evidence. Okay, so this one is question. Which question it is? Task A to A, right? Task A to A. So here you have to give the screenshot. From here, take the picture, this device, go to my desktop, and there you can get the picture, insert it, okay? Yes. Set. So this one done, and then resave this. Resave it, okay? So after you resave evidence, that means task A to A done. So task A to B is saying that another booking has been made using the booking form you created in task A2 to add a new booking on the booking table. So that means we have to add this tree on the booking table. Okay. So first thing is this, Control C, copy this, go to your database. So this is the design view. From this we will go to the form view. This is the so done. Save it. Then they're saying take a screenshot of the completed form, resave the table. We already resave it, paste the screenshot into document, receive evidence. Okay. So we have to take the screenshot for this one. Here. This is task A to B, right? Insert these things here. So this is the form. So task A to B done. Now we'll move to question number task A to C. So question number A to C is they're saying Clara wants a list of clients who are not located in the UK or Europe, pay monthly for classes, started classes in 2022 or 2023. That means we first focus on this thing. They say that save the query as clients query, okay, and then take a screenshot of the query design, paste the screenshot into the document evidence. Okay, so first of all we just focus on this part. Okay, so when you will go to the database, we have a one of the table which is a client. Open this one and then try to maximize this column with, so it will be easier to see what is inside each and every record. For this, if you face these issues, like some of the data is invisible, like hiding with inside the column or something, just try to take and then click on this portion. After that it will take it to the center. Then we will design a query. That means go to the create, and then here is one option which is a design query. First time we did a form, right? We create on this one, design query. Then they will ask you to select the table that you want to use for the query. So we want to use for client one. Then add this client, close. And from here, you can choose how many table name you want to set it here. That means I want everything. So you want, because they didn't mention yet, right? How many how many fields they want. From this portion, they didn't even say anything about the field. But from here, they're saying, but this particular question, they're not even saying what will be the field they wanted. That means they want everything. So we have to write, are not located in the UK or Europe. Classes is for monthly. And started class in 2022 or 2023. So if we look here, we can see that location, there's three locations. One is other, UK and Europe, right? So we don't need UK and Europe, we need other. So that means when you go here, this is the location client. Here, just use the quotation and write the, you can write a capital or small letter as well. Okay. This one done, just copy, and then they say pay method month must be in monthly. So this one will be in MONTHLY monthly, and go and check, like for the other is other, right? Monthly is monthly, and for this one they're saying that it must be 2022 or 2023, right? Now create a data sheet view where you can see wherever you are created. So all are in monthly. Again, we are facing the issues. Then this is the other, right? So this is the thing we will get. But the thing is that they are saying that we have to screenshot the query and name the query as a client query, right? Save, copy this portion. Go to your query or go to the design view for this one. So how to go to design view? Right click here, and then design view will get. This is the design view. That means everything is okay. Just take a screenshot. This is the query, okay? Save these things to your desktop. You can give the name because I don't need the name, so I just replace. And then open your evidence. This is my evidence file. Then go to your A to C we're working on. So from here, just insert the picture. Okay. Yes, so this one is done. Now we'll move to question number, same question. The list must show only field in this order. So they already mentioned that they only want the client ID, initial, client name, and year it started. That means there will be two fields. So go to your, just check, already completed everything, right? Screenshot, repaste it. Just for safety, click on the save button. So from here we need client ID, initial client, client name, and they mention about we need initial client name, year started, right? Year started, but we don't need payment method, and we also don't need client location client. We need in total 4 fields are there. Now go and click on the datasheet preview. You will get the datasheet. Don't know why this thing is not working. Okay, so after that, when you get this, they are saying that the last thing they're saying, which is be sorted in descending order of client type. That means you have to descending. Descending means Z to A, not A to Z. It must be Z to A, like this. Okay. So done. And now we will take the display the order and sorted result of the query. They are not asking for the query. They are saying that sorted query. Okay. So this is the answer. So again, take a screenshot. This is the thing we need. Before, give you one thing. So we have to give the name of the query that we missed out, which is they are saying that the name of the query is client's query, right? So Control C and then click here as a save button, then you will get it. Replace the name, okay. Then we will take a screenshot, okay? And then save this. Oh shit, did I save it? Sorry. Because now this is the same question, right? So we are added taking the screenshot, and then we have to paste it to the evidence. That means we have to paste it here. So try to make it like this. Control Shift Enter. Okay, then we will get the space there. Then you can add the picture. That one currently we have inside the capture. Yes, so that means in A to C we're adding the two pictures. So that means we completed A to C. Now we'll move to A to D. So Clara wants a list of classes. The list must include the classes where she's the instructor and the cost is £6. Show only this field in this order: class ID, day and title and type. Sort the result into ascending order of class ID. Create a query on the classes table to find the information. Okay, so first of all we just focus on this part because here we don't have to take any screenshot or save anything. Then we'll move to this part. Okay, so for the first part they are saying that we have to create a classes, right? Include the class where she is the instructor. She means Clara is the instructor and the cost must be $6. So if I move to the database, this is the class table that we have, and they're saying that we have to create a classes. Sorry, we have to create a query. So that means we have to move to the classes table, and from here we will create a query design because we have to design, right? We need classes. So we add it here, and then what we'll do, we'll take all this field name. The last one is cost and instructor. Okay. Then inside the question they're asking that include the classes where she is the instructor and that costs £6. So that means Clara will be the instructor and the cost is 6. So move to, this is the instructor. That inside the instructor just need to, inside quotation, write Clara and cost is 6, right? So just go there and then copy it. Don't take this currency symbol, paste it. After that, right click and go to your database view. You will get a similar like that. All are $6, and this is all are Clara, right? This is 1 2 3 4 5. In total there is 6 record. And but they're saying that this things is done. Show on, oh no, this is not done. Sorry, this part is done, right? Now we'll focus on this. They're saying that we need only class ID, date, title and type. So move to here, go to your design view, and then here we need class ID, title, type and date. We don't need the duration, cost and instructor. And go to the data sheet view. Here you can get, we have the title, type and day, right? Client ID, sorry, this one is the class ID, title, type and day is done. Then they're saying that sort the result into ascending order of class ID. That means we have to sort it using the class ID. So ascending means, okay, ascending means A to Z. Yeah, done. Then they're saying Clara wants a database report based on the result from the classes query. Okay, so we have to save this query as this classes query name. Click on this save button, and from here just paste it. This is the class query. Okay, we are getting a class query here. Client query, before we already did client query, and now this is the classes query. Okay, so we have to create a report based on that, and now we'll move to the question. They are saying that create a database report to display the result. Okay, so we have to use the query, and from this query we have to design a report. The report must have a suitable title. So from here we don't need classes, just close these things. From here go to create, and there you will get all thing about reports. So click on the report wizard. It will be quite easier. Take everything from here to here. Then click on next. Then click on next. After that, we need to, for the ascending, we did last time class ID, right? Just click on the, from here you guys also can select class ID. Next, you can use the tabular, column, or justified, whatever you want, but for my perspective I like this tabular one, so I take the tabular one, and then I will click next. I will modify the report because I need to change some of the design, then finish. So here we got the wizard. Now with the question, they're saying that they always use a pencil. It will be easier for you to mark down whatever things you are completed. Okay, otherwise you will messed up, like some of the things you didn't complete but you think, okay, I already completed similar like that. So it will be better if you mark it. So have a suitable title. So first of all, we just give a name. I can give a like classes, daily classes report, similar like that. Okay, it's actually depend. You guys can write anything you want. Then they're saying that group the report based on the field day. So how to do the group? Here is one of the option, group and sort. Okay, click on there. We already did a sorting, add a group. Based on day, we'll do the grouping, right? So group is done. Then the question is this one also done. Include an automated time in short date format in the header. That means there will be a short date format that you have to use here as a timer. If you guys want to see how it looks like, you can also do it. You can just report view. I think there is something happen. So just change the name. Actually, it's not a daily. You guys can just write class report. And if you want to see how it looks like, if you go to the report view, you can see how it looks like. Okay, based on the exam paper, we have a ordering like this, like class ID, day, title, and type, right? So we try to shift it like this way. If you want to shift it like this way, just try to drag it here. Then we'll put the title here. Okay. Type here, sorry, and the day, sorry, the title. Shift that title here. So after shifting all this, it will look like this. So first we'll get the class ID, date, title, and type based on the our question. So the thing is that we will already provide a suitable title, group the report on the field based on day, include an automated date in short format short date format actually. So the thing is that if I go to the report view, you can see how the date is looks like now. Like this is a longer format, right? And it is on the footer, but we have to add this on our header. So how to do that? Go to the design view again, and then take this here. Okay. After that, go to the date and time format, choose this format and click OK. Sorry, not the now. So click on this, there you will get the date format. Okay, from here, if you click here, you will get this. This is the format you will choose. This is the short, or maybe you guys can choose this one as well. So click on OK. They are giving you the time, but we don't need the time. So just delete the time. And then go to your report view and see they are providing the time, right? So that means we completed this part as well. Automated time in the header. Show only the field required that I already did. Show the record sorted as required that I also completed based on class ID. Be formatted so the date field name and the date values stand out. So that means we have to take out the date field and date name. So for this one, how to make the day stand out? For this one, you guys can, it's depend actually. If you want to bold the day in a different way, you can do that. But for my perspective, I think how to change, I want to just remove the header. So what I will do, I just take this class ID detail here in this position, and then the day will be here. Okay. No, not the hair, sorry. Day I will make it to the upper one. Just drop and drag, that's it. And this is the value actually, right? This is the detail. This is the type, this is the detail, and then what I will do, this is the day. Take the header. This is the class ID header. Just try to organize it with your these things. Then I will take the title. Then I'll take the type header and take out the day. Make it a bit shorter. That's it. Then take your day to here, and then you can go to the home, make it a bit bolder and give a color like this way. And I don't want this page header, just reduce the size, then it will be okay. So now if I go to my report view, what I will get similar like this is a day and this is the title. Okay, now just careful about that, there must be a 6 record. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 6, that means it's okay. Then inside the question they're saying that we already cleared it, include the page number in the report header. That means inside the header we have to, this is the page number, right? We just need to add this to our header. So again, go to the design view, copy this whole thing and then paste it here. Just drag and drop, because now we don't need the head date as a long this way. Okay, and we don't need off page similar like that, we just need the page. So for that thing, just delete this as well and see how it look like. Go to the report view. Oh no, it's not working, so maybe you have to put the and. Let's remove these things. Yeah, now it's page 1 showing, right? But we have to short these things. So go to the design view, make it a bit shorter. If you want, you can just add this thing so it will be at the middle of the position. Yes, now this one is done. We don't need footer now. This portion I just delete and let's make it like that. Go to the report view. There is a page number and the title, date is formatted to a short, and this is the record. That means we already have a shorted the record, deformat the day field is stand out, include the page number, save the report as classes report. So you have to save as a classes report. This one is showing the classes query. So for that thing, so somehow it's already saved it. So what we'll do, just close this and then rename from here. This one will be classes report, right? If you want, you can write everything in capital word as well. So now save, close, open this thing. This one is done. Already saved as classes report, right? Our name is classes report, done. Take a screenshot in the design view showing you have included an automated date in short format in the header. Paste the screenshot. Okay, so we go to the design view again and then create a screenshot. Then they're saying that save it to take a screenshot report and print view. Sure you show you how making sure you show the page number. Okay, so we have to do first this thing. So we already done, and the number, always be careful about the question number. Task A to D, right? This one is task A to D. So we'll provide a screenshot here. Take your picture from the devices, go to the desktop. This is the thing that we need. Yes, done. Because we have to add another image, it will be better to select this one. So we'll get another. It must be shift and enter. Now we'll go to the another screenshot that we have to take. That one is we have to print the report view on print format. So go to the print preview. Just wait 1 minute. So click on the print preview here, and then this is the print preview of your report. Then click here and try to zoom out a little bit so that it can take the whole screen. Yeah, this one is okay. Take the screenshot. Paste it here. No, Control Z, okay. If you did some mistake, click on Control Z. I think that one will be okay. A to D. So I just put this name. To C, then we're getting the A to D. So A to D screenshot done. Now they're saying that paste the screenshot as evidence, done. Resave evidence, so just save again. This one is done. Then we'll move to question number A to E. Create the relationship between the three tables. So we have a three table, right? This is the three table. Based on this three table, we have to create a relationship. So how to create a relationship? For relationship, you have to go to the database tool. When you go to the database tool, you will get an option about the relationships. Click on that and add table, right? Click on the add table. Because we are doing the relationships, that means we need the both table. So book, we need book table, we need class table, we need client table as well. But the thing is that why it is like this, because just wait. So now I will show you how to create the database table. So the thing is that here we have to find out the primary key is actually that represent a certain table uniquely. That means this is the client and this is the client ID. So this client ID is represent uniquely this client, right? Client table. This class ID is represent uniquely these classes. This booking ID is represent uniquely this booking. But if you look carefully, you can see that in booking ID they have a client ID as well. So client ID is actually work as a foreign key because we take this client ID from the client table. So this is a foreign key, right? And class ID is similar like that. This is also a foreign key that we take from the classes. So how we will create a relationship? For that thing, what we will do, this is the client ID, drag it and paste it here because client ID, right? When you do this, you will get a edit relationship model. So right click everything because you can update, delete. That's why you are creating a relationship inside your database table. Then create on the click button. They will create a relationship. Same like this. This is the class ID, right? This is the primary key. That's why they are providing a key beside each head field name. Sorry. So then again click and drag it to the class ID. Same like this. And then create. Okay. So this is done. After that, just take a screenshot for this one. What they're saying inside the question, they say save the database. Okay, resave the database. Take a screenshot showing the relationship based in the evidence. That means that one will be A to E. Snipping tool. Go to the snipping tool and take a screenshot about this the relationship. Okay, then say sorry. Then save this. Yes, and the task for this is A to E, right? Go to the A to E. This is the places that we have to insert picture, this device, capture, insert. Okay. Okay. So we inserted these things. That means this is done. A to E done. Then A to F. So what the A to F are saying, the first thing they're saying that answer this question in the document evidence, state one field that is used as a primary key in the field fitness database. Okay. So what is the primary key? Booking ID is one of the primary key. Client ID is the primary key, right? These two are the client ID. Even class ID is also the primary key. So, but the mark is one. So state one field. That means you have just write one field. So inside to F1, just write booking ID. Right? This is a booking ID. Go to your question paper as well. So it will be make sure that everything is, yeah, everything will be capital letter. So just follow whatever it is written on the question paper. Booking ID done. Then question number F2 is saying that give one reason why a primary key is used in database. So because I already mentioned it uniquely represent a table, right? So the answer for this question will be right this one. Then number 3 is explain one reason why a lookup list has been used on the instructor field in the classes tables. Okay, If we go to the classes table, instructor field, this is the instructor field, right? What is the meaning of lookup? Lookup means when you have the option like that. You can choose why it is uses. This is a simple thing. I think everyone can easily write these things. Because it's actually the thing is that it saves time. You don't have to write it manually, right? So this will be the answer. It saves time. Try to make it black. Okay, done. Now move to question number A3B1. Okay, so A3B1, which is A3, that means we have to move to the question A3, and this is a web authoring questions. So task 3 is Clara wants you to create 2 web pages to promote the company. This is a question about web authoring, and I think that this is the most easiest question to solve. So content for the web page is stored in the file web pages. She wants you to create these linked pages, so that means there will be 2 linked pages. One is home and one is classes, and the content for the web page is stored in the file web page. So we have to create a file what name will be web pages. Okay, so for that thing we can go to our working folder that we have, and then from here you just create a new folder. It will be easier. Then give the name as web pages, web pages. Okay, this is the name, web pages. Okay, so after that, she wants you to create these linked pages. That means there will be 2 linked pages. One will be the home, other one will be the classes, and these 2 will be connected to each other. Both web page must be saved as .html. So whenever we're writing any type of HTML code, we save that file as a .html hypertext markup language. Then go to your file. This is actually, if we close this tab, you can close this. When you open a composer, you will get this view. Okay, try to go to your, if you want to save it, click on the save, enter the page title of the current page. So what will be the page title? Here they are saying the page title will be this. So write it here like this. Okay, home. Then where you want to save? I want to save it here, home HTML files, save it. So this one is a home file now. Now our question is saying that both web page must have okay, we already saved the home as .html. Now create the home page based on this design. Before that, they are saying that use this HTML element, that means the company name will be h1 and text paragraph will be p tag. This is called tag. We will use this tag when we create this too. And the background color will be this, text color will be this. Okay, so for these things we just add this one. Background color is this, right? So move to here and then go to format. There you will get the page color and background. Use custom color. This is the background. Click on here and here you try write your color code. So our color code is a pale purple background, and that one is, check your question paper and write it D7BD E2. Click on OK. Then it is become purple, right? Pale purple. After that, we want to create the text. This is with the text. Text will be dark purple, something like that. Again, go to page color and background. There will be the normal text, right? Click on the normal text, and then here it will be a dark purple. So write 5D 2C6F. Okay, then click on OK. That means now our every text will be in dark purple. So first of all, now we will focus on to create this structure of the website. So we have to add the logo and company name. So for that logo, we already create the logo, right? So go to your image and choose the folder where you are We will go to the desktop working folder. We'll take the image that we created. This will be my image. Do not use don't use alternate text. Alternate text is mostly uses for the disabled people when there is no internet, or even the normal people as well when there is no internet. Like some sometimes our internet is quite slower. So what happened, if they can't able to load the images, they will show the name of the images. So what happened, if we have the internet as well, but for the blind people, when they want to read something from the website, if you write each and everything, even the text name, they can able to listen, okay, what type of image will be on that particular website. It will easier for them to understand. That's why we're using the alternate text. If you guys want, you can use. If you don't want, also okay. I just put logo and click on okay. Similar like that, right? But here the thing is that we will do, we have to create, we will take just a table here, okay, and then inside the table we just add one of the images. So it will be the, actually the composer is the most easier one to do because we don't need to know the code and everything, and due to this is the last time revision, so I'm doing with composer. Logo, okay, right, it's done. Now make it shorter. After that, we need to add the company name. Go to your question paper and add the name of the company. So go to the question paper, go at the first, what is the name of the company? The company name is Evolving with Fitness, right? Copy these things. If you can't copy, just write this based on that. And reduces the size of the header. Save these things, and always don't check the how it looks like from here, from the composer. Use your web browser to check how it looks like. So open the file where it is saving. So we are saving, it is working, and then web pages, click on the web page, so it will open here. So from here you can get the view. This is the logo, but we are getting the table border as well, but we don't want that. So for that thing, what we'll do, go to your table, click on here, go to your table properties, and just for the border, make it 0. Okay, so now our border will not be visible. Save and open your Google Chrome, reload, then see it's not visible. Inside our question, they're saying that task company name must be H1, right? So for that thing, if you go here and then you inspect it, you can see that the name of the company is not H1, right? So we will lose the mark. So how we will put the H1 here? Go to your composer, click here, and then go to the split option. So here you will get evolving with fitness. So here just add the tag for H1. Okay. And then save. From here, go to the design purpose. So it will be H1 now. Try to increase the size of the table a bit more. Then save. Go to your browser and check how it looks like. So I think it's okay, right? If you guys want to add some space here, you can also do that. Press on a space bar and then save. Go to your browser, reload. Okay, so we are almost doing this thing. This one is done. Now we will add two button, link to home page, link to classes pages, right? So for that one, what we'll do, go to your composer, and from here we will add another table. So go to the insert table, and there will be a to fill like this. Here there will be one is link to home pages, right? Question is link to home page, and the other one is link to classes page. So link to home page, the other one be link to classes page. Then center, align it. So click on this one, so it will be aligned to the center. Same for this one as well. Now save these things and go to your browser to check is it working or not. Yeah, it's coming. But the thing is that if we look, there is some, link to is the upper side one, and the home page is the below to the link to. So what we'll do, we just provide an give a enter. So here you just click shift enter, it will become like this. Do the same for this one as well, and then save. Go to your browser. Yeah, it is similar like that. Now we have to remove this border because we don't want the border. This one will be linked to home page, and this one will be linked to classes page. So what we'll do for that one, the same thing. Click on this, go to table properties, and just border to 0 and OK. So after you save this, when you check to your browser, you will see there's nothing. So there's a two link are there. So we will work on the link at the last. Then we'll move to, there will be a text box, right? So for that purpose, we will add a text here. Go to your composer, and then here just add a text. Okay, and then center it, align to the center. You guys can make it a bigger if you want, but for this one, they inside our question they're asking that they need p tag for the text, right? So for that purpose, what we'll do, focus on these things and then click on the split option. Here you get the big, change to this big to pp, p, and here as well, right, p. Then click on the save button. Go to your browser, reload. There is option for text is coming. Now we have to add 3 images. Proportionally, there is a spaces, and each images will be 250 pixel. So for that purpose, what we will do, just move your cursor below. Then here we will add another table, because table can give us the equal space, right? After that, here we will add the image. We will take the image that we get from our data files that provided by the examination hall. So go to your November data files. From there, there is a image. There's some about the icon. Don't take the icon. Take the image only. Okay. I don't want to use. Don't use alternate text. I don't want. And for the dimension, click on the custom and remove this tick from the constraint. Add 250 pixel. This one also 250 pixel. Okay. And then click on the OK. So this is done. Same thing will be happen for this one as well. Take the another image from here, and don't use dimension. This one will be 250. This one also will be 250. Control C, Control V. Okay. Then now we'll get the last image 3. When they say that we can take any images, so that doesn't matter what image you take, but don't take the icon. So we take the three images, but thing is that we have to center it align. Now we are center it align, but we don't need the space, the black border for the table, right? Because we don't want to show them that we are using table. So for that one, go to the table purpose and then change this border to 0. Okay, so there will be a no border for the table. Now go to your browser and reload. You can get the images similar like that. We have this, we have the text, and then if you want to create some space, you can just click on enter. So it will provide you more space after text. And then at the last, we will add some footer here. So for the footer, you guys can add the thing that they have provided us in the examination hall, which is this. So I will just copy and paste, guys, but you will get the question paper, right? So just follow whatever the question paper are writing there. Don't do any mistakes here. Just follow what they did. Then control V. So what will be the email address? The email address will be Clara at EWF, sorry, EWF dot service is here, VIC. Okay. So for these things, we have to make it as an email link. For that one, mark on this particular email and click on the insert, and there you will get the option for the email. For the email, this is the email. Try the same thing here as well. Clara at EWF dot service, and click on this one. The above is an email address, and then click on OK. So save, click on the save button, then go to your browser. So here you will get the address for your email. So how to test that? This is the email address. So when you are clicking on this portion, you will get this is a mail to. Mail to means this is particularly targeting email. So when you click on this, it will open your mail. Now we are done with the home pages, right? So we're done with our home page. We add the color, paragraph. Okay, for that one, you can also right click and then inspect, then click on this arrow button. After that, focus on this, see, we add the paragraph. So it's okay. For the header, again target it and see this one is H1. So that means both are correct. So we already completed this part, and then this one also done. The color we already added. Include 3 appropriate images from the image folder and position them as follow. Okay. Save the web page as home. So we already saved the web pages at home. Then we'll move to the create the classes page based on this design. Okay. Now what we'll do, go to your folder where you save your home page. Close this one, even close it in your composer as well. Now we're already done with the home page. So move to your web page folder, click it, and then copy this thing, paste it. So our next name of the pages will be classes, right? Classes.html. So for that purpose, what we'll do for the copy one, rename this to classes. CLASSES, right? Sorry, make it a upper letter. Classes, we don't need to put .html here because here the type is already in HTML document, so we don't need. Okay, now go to your composer and then create the open file. This is the classes working folder. Okay, target to your folder where you are saving everything, because they already mentioned that give that file name as a web pages. So inside web pages, these two HTML file will be there. So we will take the classes, open it, and inside the question they're saying that create the class page based on this design. Use the same HTML elements as the home page. So we are taking the same HTML element as the home page. We have the logo. These all are similar. Just we need to change it to table, text to table, right? So for this purpose, we have to change the name. Here you can see when you are opening the classes HTML tag, still you are getting the home. So how to change this? Click on the format and page title and properties. From here, edit the classes. Okay, and then click on OK. So it changes to classes. Then we don't need this thing actually, and we also don't need the image as well. So for here, just here we need to add another table because they mentioned that we need a table. So just add a table, and then based on the question they added the table at the center, right? The text at the center. So add the table here, tabl table, then try to make it at the center. But if you can't so what we'll do, cross this one, then again take the table, but this time take the two row. Okay, sorry, two column, then add the table here and align it to the center. After that, just cross this one, so it will be at the center. Make it a little bit bigger, because there is nothing mentioned on question paper, but it's up to you. Then just remove so many spaces from here. It will be similar like that. Save these things. Go to your, I think we didn't even open it. Go to your web pages and then open the classes. So this is the logo for the class. We have the table, everything, but for the table, yes, we have everything here, right? Then we just need to use a pencil, please, so that you guys can understand that you completed each and every part. So we already completed this portion. For this portion, we already created the class based on this design. Use the same HTML element as the home page. Okay, save the web page as classes. That one also done. Now we just need to link to the two pages, right? So for that thing, go to your composer and then click on this one is the classes, remember. Okay, so for this one, link, and then go to insert, click on the link. So for the home page, click on here, and then it will open your folder where you are saving your two HTML files. So target the home page here, open, and then click on OK, right? So now it is connected with the URL. That's why you are getting an underline. So do it too for these things as well, because this one will be connected with the own pages, right? So go to the format and then click on the link, then classes, open, OK. So this is also connected. Now what we'll do, we will save everything, close it, and then we'll open our home page. Open your home page, do this to your home page as well. It will connect to its own page, own name pages, right? This one will connect to classes page, open, and then click on the OK button. So it's done. Save these things. Now open your browser, save this. Now when I go to home pages, you see this is the home pages and this is our website. We have the email address and everything. When you go to the link pages, we have the classes page as well. This is the classes name, right? And this is the table. Everything is there. So we completed the question. So A3A. Now we'll move to question A3B. The thing is that they are saying answer this question in the document evidence. Explain one benefit of using a template to create the web page. So why we're using the template to create the web page? Because if you look carefully, we're using the home template to create these classes web pages, right? So what will be the easier thing that we get? So this one is 3B, right? Yes, 3B1. So the easier thing we get, it saves our time because we're getting the background color and some page content, right? Some similar page content. Some similar page content could be set on both pages at the same time. So the answer will be this. Just make it a black color. Then A3AB, sorry, A3B. A3B is number 2. Explain one improvement you would make to the web page. It depends on you, but if you ask me, I will say that the text visibility are not clear. So maybe I will use some bright color so that it will be more visible with the people. So my perspective, I will write this. Then save this thing. Okay. So this one is done. Now we will move to question B3. Task B1 is about a spreadsheet question which is evolving with fitness offers online fitness classes. The spreadsheet's payments contain information on payments made by one client for January. It has two worksheets. One is invoice, another one is information. Some function require you to use more than one worksheet. Open the spreadsheet payments, that is inside a data file you will get a spreadsheet which is a payment, and I already opened that one and I want to copy this one to my working folder so that if I did any mistakes or anything I can get a new question that I already have in my data files, so it will not hamper the data file. So this PC, then desktop, go to working, just save it here. Save. Okay. And then close this one. So I just create a copy of the payment. So if I did any wrong thing here, I need the new question file, that the original one that the question paper, that the examination time gave me. So that's why I can get the original one from that file. So that's why I just make a copy. And the question they're saying that evolving, I already said open the spreadsheet payment. Okay, task B1 is format the invoice worksheet too. So that means we have a two worksheet. One is an invoice, another one is an information. And then they're saying that format the invoice worksheet to merge and center cells A1 to E1 and merge and center cells B2 to E2. So first we will focus on A1 to E1. A1, this one is A1 and this one is E1. So A1 to E1 will merge this, right? And center it. After that, they're saying that merge and center B2 to E2. That means B2 to E2, right? So this one is B2 to E2. Merge it. It will be similar like that. Expand your column so that it will be easier you to get what the data inside each section or row. So then use dark shading for the heading and white text. That means they didn't even mention about what will be the color for the header, but it can be darker, right? So we use the we use this one, black one, and for the heading use the white text. It already mentioned. So this one also done. Align, right align cells B4, B6, and B8. So we have to right align. That means this is a B4, right? B4. So we have to right align. This is the right align. And B6 also right align. And then they're saying that B8 also need to right align. That means this one also done. Include an automated head date in the header. Okay. So for that thing, click on the insert button and there is one option for header and footer. Click on that. You will get the option. This is the header and this one is the header, right? So we will add date here. So click on here and then mm, and go to header and footer section where you will get the number of options. So just take this current date. Okay. And then go to the view and then click on the normal view. So it will come back to the normal view. So you already added the current date here. Then they are saying that format the information worksheet to include a name range for cells A1 to E28 name classification class information. Sorry. For that one, A1, that means this one is saying that information, right? So we have to move to invoice to information and there from A1 to E28. That means E28 will be this one is the E28, right? So from this, we have to give a name, which is a class information. So after that, go to the formulas and then define name. From here, you can give the name that your question paper mentioned, which is class information, right? And then just press OK. So after that, you will get a class information written at the above of the table. So whenever you are pointing the whole data in this information dataset, you will get the name. This is the name for class information. So that's it. That's the end of question B1A. So before move to task B1B, you guys can join our community in Discord and there is community in WhatsApp as well. Beside that, we have a group in Facebook and there are some of the pages as well. Particularly we have Edexcel Easy ICT that is mostly focused on computer related subject, whereas we have a parent Facebook page which is Edexcel Easy where you guys can get physics, math, chemistry, all type of subject related tips and tricks. So task B1B is Clara wants you to use a spreadsheet tool to analyze the data for the information included for 𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐿𝐴𝐴𝐵. Use spreadsheet functions to display the duration of the Sunday bootcamp class. That means we have to give the duration for the Sunday bootcamp class, cost of class for the Sunday bootcamp class. Okay, so first of all, you focus on number one. Go to your Excel Excel sheet and they are provided us two of the Excel file. One is invoice, the other one is information. So if you look closely to the invoice, here you can see that this is a payment received for 𝐵𝐵𝐿𝐴𝐴. Client ID is like this. Year started at the monthly payment method is monthly, month is January, and they have a different type of boot camp. One is Sunday boot camp, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right? So here we have to fill up the duration and the cost. So you can get all the information from the information file where you can get class ID, title, duration, cost, and the instructor. So they are, first of all, they are asking us to get the duration for Sunday bootcamp, right? Sunday bootcamp duration and the class, cost of class. So for that thing, if you look closely, this is the class ID, which is 𝐂𝐎𝐓𝐈𝐂𝐄, right? So this one is 𝐂𝐎𝐓𝐈𝐂𝐄 and duration is 45, cost is 4.5. So you guys can just write this here. But the thing is that we are getting extra 1 mark for the formula. That's why we have to add the formula. So how to add these things? So we will fill up these boxes, right? So based on that, just point out this one and then click on this fx. We need VLOOKUP for this calculation, VLOOKUP formula. So click on the VLOOKUP and then click on OK. So what happened? First of all, we have to give them like how we will connect from this file to that file. So we will connect using this class ID, right? So we add the class ID here and then we will click on the table array. So this is what like we have to give them the table, like inside the table how much portion of the data you want to point out. So we will move to the information. So when we will going to the information file, it will take the information. Is it okay? Then we will focus on class ID, which is A22, this, right? So from this we will take our data. And what will be the column? For that column, if we go up, we need the duration, right? So this column is 1, 2, 3. So write 3 here. So here it will be 3. And then range lookup means you want the same thing from your parents to this file, child file, or you want to change something. But we don't want to change something. We want to get the same duration from the information and shift it, not shift it, and just paste it to invoice, right? For that thing, we have to just, you can guys can write false or 0, both are same. For true and 1 is also the same. So true means 1. True represent 1, 1 represent true, and 0 represent false, false represent 0. So I just write 0 here. And if you click OK, it will give you the 45, right? So here if you look carefully about the SUBSK is 45 duration. Here you are guys also get it is 45, right? And here is our formula. Then we will do this for cost of classes. So click on the cost of classes and then point out these boxes that we want to add the value, and after that click on this fx insert function. Again we will use the lookup. For that purpose we also use this class ID, right? So we take the this class ID, click on here, and then we will take the value from the information, and then you have to point out the table data where you want to get the data. So this is the whole table we will use. And what will be the column for this? The column for this will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we want to calculate the cost. So for that reason, right here 4, and we want to take the same value, right? So that means it will be 0. It is 4.5. Try to match with the real file so that if something mistake happen, you guys can understand. So we get the 4.5 here. So that means everything is correct. We completed this portion, duration of the Sunday bootcamp class, cost of class for the Sunday bootcamp class. Now they're saying that replicate the function for duration and cost of class for the other classes. That means they provide some other classes as well, which is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So they want that you use the same formula and fill all these things. So for this one, again choose the function which is VLOOKUP, this one, and the lookup value is means where we are targeting, right? We are using this one to target this from the information. So it will be A12 now. The table will be information and it will take the whole data from the table, and then the index will be duration, right? So it will be 3 and it will be 0. Same thing. So it is 45. If you guys want to check again, just go and check MOP 45, right? So follow the same thing for this one as well, because this one we will add the cost. for this one, again, this is the reference ID that we need. And this is the thing that actually connecting these two files, because this one also have class ID, this one also have class ID. Go to the table, information, we want to take the whole thing here. And the column index, now it will be 4. Now 0. Okay, so it's done. So I think you guys can do this by yourself. I just put the answer here. So this part is also done. Now we will move to question 3, which is use a spreadsheet formula to calculate the total cost for the week and total cost for the month. So for that thing, we already completed this. Okay, for the total cost for the week will be, we have to add the total cost, right? Because this is the week, they are covering the Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So we have to calculate the, sorry, sum of the total cost of this thing. So for that thing, we will target this field to fill up, right? This box, and then click on the function. After that, choose sum. Okay. Then just choose this one. This for this one for this, and click on OK. So we are getting it 21. And then they're saying that you have to calculate the total cost for the month. Okay, so for total cost for the month, what we have to do is like click here, then click equal, use first bracket. So what I have to do, because this is the cost for the week. So each week they are getting 21, right? Cost. So what will be the cost for one? That means 21 divided by 7. So it will be 21 divided by 7. Then what we will get the cost for one day, right? Then what we'll do, we will multiply it to 31. So we'll get the value, which is 93. Okay, and this will be the formula. Now we will move to the discount masses. They have one of the question, which is this one also complete. Use one spreadsheet function to display the discount masses 5% discount next month if the total cost for the month is £100 or more. If the masses is not displayed, the cell must remain blank. That means the total cost of the month, if the total cost of the month is 100 or exceed, then we will get a message, a discount message, which is 5% discount next month. Whereas if it is below 100, then we won't get any message, and that portion of the field will be remain blank. Similar like that. So for that thing, this is a logical thing, right? So we click on this, and after that click on the function. Here I already created, sorry, one of the just remove everything. So that means the logic is what? Logic is we have to, this total cost of the month must be greater than and equal 100, right? It can be 100, it can be greater than 100. If it is like this, value true, if the value is true, we'll get a 5% discount next month. There will be a message here. But if the value is below 100, then it will be blank. So click on OK. Now it's showing blank, right? Because why? Because it is a below 100. But just somehow if I change it to 100, then you guys can see there is a message. Just try to Control Z, and so this will be the answer for this. Done. Now question 5 is on the information worksheet, enter a formula to display the total number of classes. So for the total number of classes, if you go to the information, we have to calculate the total number of classes and put it here. So for the total number of classes, actually you just can count everything, right? There is in total, there is 28. So the data is collected from 2. That means it will be 27. But you have to show them using a formula or something. For that thing, we can use the sum function. Use the sum, sorry, it's not sum. You can use the count. Count. Okay, and then we will add, you guys can add C D E whatever you want, but I use the C1, so C not C30. If you want, like, just take the whole some similar like that, C2 colon some, sorry, colon this, then click on the last, so it's a C. Okay, okay, then you will get the value which is 27. So this is the formula we get. And then they're saying save the spreadsheet as payments formula. So for that thing, don't save. Okay, save using this, but still click on the file, click on save as, and go to your working folder, because I already use a payment, but this one is actually my working thing. So you guys, if you guys want, you can create another folder like here, inside here. If you want, you can get Excel similar like that. Go to this and then save the name for that one. They're saying payments. Just try to copy whatever the payments formula, right? Just want to copy payments formula. That means whatever I did, it will save to that particular file. It's working. This is the Excel file, right? Payments formula are here. So this one is done. Now close this one and again open this payments folder, because I don't want to change anything that particular file. So before starting to task B1C, I want to show you one thing. Which one is for this two, this replicate the function for duration, minute and cost of class. This one is actually we can just drop and drag and drop, and it will, like if I and then choose this one and drag it, it will also do the same thing. We don't need to write the formula each and every time. Okay, so the next question they're saying that is task B1C, which is currency value show pound with 2 decimal places. That means we have to format the invoice worksheet. So we have to go to the invoice worksheet, and from there we will need to change the currency value to pound, and then it will be 2 decimal places. So for that thing, if we go to our invoice, this is the cost, right? Target this whole thing, right click, and then there is a option for format cell. Click on that one, and then you will get an option for currency. There you can choose the currency that they provided us. So the currency is, so this is the currency, and then we will add decimal place to 2, right? Then click on OK. So it will change the currency and shift it to decimal places. Then the next question is row heading duration minute and class of cost use text wrap. Okay, so we have to use the text wrap for this too. Then what will be the thing if I click here and then text wrap? Okay, so when you wrap this, it will go to the another line. But the thing is that you guys cannot even see, because when I increase the height, you can see it is moved to the next line. Whereas the same thing if you do for the cost of classes, just reduces the space that you can see, it just overlap the field and go to other field, right? So but if we use here wrap test, it will be similar like that. So okay, we already add the wrap the text for this too as well. That means this portion is also done. Now row and column heading are displayed when the spreadsheet is printed, and they're also saying that all cells that contain a heading have a border displayed. So when I want to print these things, go here and then click on the print. Here you can see everything is displayed, right? The header and everything. And they're saying that every header have a border. So for that thing, click on, this is one of the header, right? Click here and then click on this one, thick outside border. So after that, hold on your control key and then click each of the header. After that, go and click this one. So then, but we don't need all these things, so try to remove this. So this one is done. Now they're saying that save the spreadsheet as payment values. This one will be payment values. So go to your file and click on save as where working, and I want to save everything to Excel. This one, now the name for this one will be payment values. Click on save, so it will be saved that particular folder. Now we'll move to question number task B2, which is save the spreadsheet as filter. So now we need to save this one as a filter one. So we will do it a little bit later. Clara want to some information, filter the information worksheet to show that show the 45-minute classes instructed by Soul. That means we have to filter the information, this one. So for that one, go to data and then click on the filter tab. Okay, for this one we want to filter this one, right? Click on this one. After that you will guys get a filter option. So from here just click on the filter 45, because we just want to see the 45-minute duration class. And then click on the instructor, filter it. Sorry. Oh, again, just click on 45. Okay. And for the instructor, we need only Soul, right? This will be the answer. So you already filtered everything. Then display only the class ID, class and instructor. These three field we have to display. So class ID, class and instructor. We don't need this. So for that purpose, click here and right click. There is option for hide. Hide it. Duration we don't need. Hide these things. It will be similar like that. Then the last question, they're saying that hide all information on the worksheet so only the filter data is visible. For that thing, actually, you guys can click on here. It will click on the whole data file. Then right click, and there's option for hide. It will hide each and everything. So this will be the answer actually. And then you can just save these things as a what they're saying, as a filter, right? Copy. Again, just save as. I have one of the Excel file, right? So here it will be filter, save, done. So this question is done. Now we'll move to task B3, which is answer this question in the document evidence. Give one reason why it is useful to have linked worksheet in our spreadsheet. So linked means if you go to this one, just remove everything. So this is the data sheet, right? How we link this invoice to information. We link it by using this class ID, right? This is all the class ID we are using to link this. So for that reason, give one reason why it is useful to have linked worksheet in our website. So first of all, go and then evidence folder, open your evidence folder, then write to D. This one is B3 1 2 3 4, right? So this one is B3. Because the answer will be data is automatically updated from one sheet to another, right? So we don't need to type it each and every time. That's it. So I did a mistake actually. That one is for task B1C. They're saying that row and column heading, okay, all cell that contain a heading have a border, right? Displayed. So the thing is that I already border everything, but this is not the header. Year started, year payment. This is the class ID, right? This is the ID. This is not the header. So it should be go to your home and just fix these things. No border. This also click no border. Here only the class ID is the border one. And class name is also the border. Duration is border. Cost of class is border, right? This is client ID. This one is okay, right? Yeah, this will be the answer. So the next question was like B3, explain one benefit of replicating formulas in a spreadsheet. So we already did one of the replicating formula. So what will be the benefit? We don't need to type the formula each time. So for that thing, the answer will be save time because the formulas don't have to write each time. Okay, done. Then B33 will be give one benefit of using a header in the spreadsheet. So what will be the benefit? Benefit is it will ensure the selected information is visible on every sheet without needing to input it repeatedly, right? So it must be, it gives us the surety that it will be visible. So the answer will be this one. Then B34 is they're saying the information worksheet has the text muscles factory in the cell B3. Give the name of the function you would use to determine the number of characters. So if you guys want to get the number of character, so for that one, just save this. This one is payment formula. We go to our working file inside Excel. Just got this one. I go to, there is one number of character for muscle factory text. So if you want to get the number of character, then we have to use the formula which is length. So this one will be, the answer will be LENGTS, length. You can guys use the length function to get the formula of a character, number of character. Okay. So this is the end of question B3. Now we'll move to task B4. So B4 is like Clara wants to send a leaflet to potential clients to promote the fitness classes. She wants you to create the leaflet using the column structure, instructions, content from the leaflet content document, and column structure. So we will have a two slide, one slide, each slide have three columns. So slide 1 will contain column 1, 2, 3, and slide 2 will contain 4, 5, 6. After that, based on the instruction, we have to decorate each of the column, and inside our working folder they provide us one of the leaflet that we have to follow, leaflet content that we have to follow when we will design our leaflet. So this is the content of the leaflet that is provided from the examinations. So now we'll create a new Word document folder and we'll create the leaflet. So create a new file and use a blank workspace. After that, go to your document. They're saying that be set to landscape orientation because I will not follow this question one by one. Okay, I just complete the question with the way that is easier for me. So based on that, it is quite, there is a greater chance that I can miss some of the question from here. That's why I use some pencil to underline. So do the same thing when you are getting this type of question. So it is saying that be set to landscape the leaflet must be set to landscape orientation and both two side of A4 with 3 column on each side of A4. So that means we just complete this two thing. We'll working on this two now. So for the document, I go to the layout and then from here click these things. From there you will get the paper size. Here choose A4 paper, A4. Okay, now this is one is A4 paper. Now we have to change it to, they're saying that change it to landscape orientation, right? So for that thing, go to the orientation. That one is also under layout. Go to the orientation and choose the landscape. So now your view is on in landscape portrait, right? Then this one also done, but they are saying that they are with 3 column. There must be 3 column. For that thing, click on the column and choose 3. So click, that means 3. That means now there is a 3 column. This is the one, this is the another one, this is the another one. Okay. Then it is a bit tricky. They're not bit tricky actually. They said use the color scheme purple, black, and white. So you can use three color, which one is black, purple, and white. That's it. Include evolving with fitness as a footer. So work on this one. Add a footer. So go here and then go to the insert. Click this one, footer. Okay, and then choose this one. Go to your leaflet. Sorry, go to your question. What are they saying? Saying that uh, evolving with food fitness, right? Copy this and then just paste it here. Yes, so close. Now we'll get the footer. So this thing's also done. For the color, we'll follow this. Add a suitable heading to column 1 and format it with the appropriate font size and style. So for these things, we have to create a header. So you guys can add anything, whatever you want, or if you want, you can follow these things as well. They have a different type of text. So I just want to take this one, step out of your comfort zone. This one is I want to take this as a header. So just paste it and then what we'll do, click on this one. This is the heading. Okay. Then I want to make it a bit bold. Make it a bit bold if you want. And then if you want, you can also, because we have to use the 3 color, right? I just want to make it a black, right? Now I already add a suitable heading to column 1 and format with the font style, font size and style. Okay, it's done. Add an appropriate image to column 1 and include appropriate alt text. So for this one, we have to add an image here. So click on the enter and then from here click insert this device. Go to your image folder that is provided from the examination hall. And from here you can get a different type of images are there. I take the image 2. This is the image. Okay, and try to make it this try to move with text. So what happen, you can just move these things. So I just want to add these images here, and then they say that they have to add the, so click on view all text. So here just write fitness image, right? Now save this and close. So again, for surety, just click on the view alt text. There is the letter is still there, right? So we already added the view text one, is done. This one also done. Now they're saying that add some text and images to column 3 and make appropriate use of grouping and layering to make sure the text is in front of the images. But for these things, it is quite a bit, harder to from here to go here. So what we'll do, we just complete our column 2. Then we will move to column 3, similar like it will be easier for us. So when we'll move to column 2, this now we are in the column 2 portion. So for that one, what inside they are saying, we just skip this one for a moment. Now they are saying that add appropriate text and images to column 2 and 6. That means 2, we can add some images and text. That's it. So for that thing, I want to add some images here. Just I want to take this thing. Then I want to add here. Use the same font, right? Don't use a different font for different. Should be 12. Try to make it 12. And why this thing is coming? The header one. Just remove. Now again make it from Roboto to this, and then font size will be this. For this two, I want to use the bullet because inside our question they mentioned that make appropriate use of bullet points. So I want to use this here. Just delete the bullet. So there is 2 bullet added. Somehow I don't know why it's the red one. Just press on your backspace and then close enter. Then it will become. So then we have to add a image here. So for that purpose, just add an image. Insert picture this device to, maybe we can take the image 3 or maybe 5. Okay, now just make it like this one so I can easily move. Once done, and make your this color to black. So this is the column 2. We completed the column 2 as well. Image, add a suitable heading and format with appropriate font size. This one done. Then add appropriate text and images to column 2. So we completed column 2. Now add some text and images to column 3 and make appropriate use of grouping, layer and layering. So we have to add a image at column 3. So now we'll move to third column. Go to your third column. That doesn't mean if you go here, just drop and drag it here. Okay. So for the third column, we need to add another image. Add another image here. And they are saying that we have to add a text in front of this. So for that thing, go to insert and click on the text boxes, this one. From here, you can just copy any of the text, push yourself. Similar like that, okay? Because they didn't mention where we need to use which text, so we can use text, each text or any text anywhere, that doesn't matter. So for this one, go to your home and then choose light, must be 12. This one must be black in color, and make it a little bit like this. Choose this one so it will take the, sorry, After that, you can just try to push it to here. So we have a text that is in front of the images, but we don't want to add this border. If you don't want to add the border here, just no border. So what happened? If you want, you can just right click on it. So for the text box, right click here, and then for the outline, just write no outline. I don't want it outline here. So it can be similar like that. Okay. So this one also done. Completed. Column 3, make appropriate use of grouping and layering to make sure the text is in front of the image. You already add group 3 done. And add a table to column 5. Before column 5, there is a column 4, right? So add 4 icon and relevant text to column 4. So we just this one also done. Just skip this column 5 and focus on column 4. 4 icon we have to add, and inside this leaflet content they showed this is the thing that you have to add, website location similar like that. So for these things, go to your Word document, click enter, try to drag it here again, enter, and then it will take you to other pages. Make sure that this page also have 3 column. For that one, click on the layout and the column, it is showing 3, right? So here we need to add some icon. Just add all the icon. We have a contact, insert it. Then we have icon for email, also insert this. Then we have a icon for location, insert this as well. Then we have a icon for online picture, sorry, website icon, also insert these things as well. Make it a little bit shorter. Click this one so you can easily move with text. Or if you don't want to move with text, you can also choose this one. Sorry, this one. Fix position on page so it will not move with the text. So just rearrange it. To if it's not good, please don't mind. Try to make beautiful from when you are working, because it will take so much time. Okay, so that means done. Now we will add the telephone number, which is this one, contact number. Not all, take these things, just paste it here. After that, move it a little bit, then try to organize this a little bit shorter. Similar like that. Okay, do the same thing for this one as well. Now we will paste every email and everything. And for the website, choose this one. So the thing is that if it's create a issue that you can use another way, that one is just use the text, okay, and then copy this. Sorry, with this here. So what happened? You can easily move it based on your. Just copy this paste again because we need four, right? Four. So this one also add here. Control V. Make it a little bigger because this one a bit bigger. For this one, if you want, you can add this website in this box. And this was the email. Add it inside here, so it will be easier for you to move the icon and to align it properly. Okay. So everything done. Now we just want to remove this control. Hold on control and click each and every boxes. Click when there is this symbol plus, right? Click on there, right click. There we'll get the option, not getting the option, right? Okay, so click here first and then there is option outline. Make this no outline. Do same for the other as well. So this one is done, right? Now this one is column 4. They're saying that in column 5, column 4 icon, add relevant text to column 4. Okay, we added the 4 icon and also we added the text that mentioned on our leaflet content, and add a table to column 5 that include the table information. Format the table by making appropriate use of border and shading. Okay, so now we have to add table, which one is column 5. So just click on enter, 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 then you will get to column 5. Here insert a table. 1 2 3 4 5 6, maybe, yes, because why I take 6, because here this is the 1 2 3 4 5. I want to add the information as a header, that's why I take 6. Click on here and then I want to merge these two things. So right click, there is option for merge cell, and right click, home, click on this to center align these things. Okay, and for they are asking that we have to add some shading and everything, right? For that thing you guys can add, because they mentioned about the purple, you can add the purple, and this one maybe we can add white, it will be more visible then. After that, inside the text, just copy and paste whatever inside your leaflet. So after putting all the values, it look like this, but I don't want this. This is the extra table that I get. So right click and then delete cell. Okay, it's done. So we already added the table as well. And for the table, we add a column that include table information. Add already format the table by making appropriate border, and we already have the border and the shading I already added. So this portion done. sorry, this portion also done. Now there is one thing that you have to use, that one is column 6. Use some appropriate text and images. So we have to, for the column 6, go to the column 6. For column 6, just copy some of the text from here and just paste it here. And at the bottom, just add one of the images that you have in your, maybe I can take image 4. Yes, this one. Try to use this, okay? So it will drag it here, make it a bit shorter like this. And the last thing is, we already completed everything. Ensure leaflet in the appropriate of white space we have. The fitness of purpose could be sent to potential use for formatting features to ensure the leaflet is fit for purposes. Yes. So we completed everything now. At the last moment, we have to check that every letter must be at the same, like if you use this, and this one will be the 12. Okay. Test it. Yes. For this one, this one, this one. Try change this one. Okay, make it a bit upper so that it align with the, okay. We have the footer as well, and for this also check that the, okay, this one, and try to make it black, the last thing, because don't use any other color. Black. Is this black? Black. Yes, everything is in black now. Yes, so this is the end of our question. Now we will go to task B4A, which is create the leaflet. Now we have to save it. So whatever we created, just add save as, where we want to save this PC working folder. Inside working folder, just give the name as a leaflet. Okay, just save it. So it's done. Now we will move to our evidence. Just close everything. Give one reason why it is important to save work regularly. And explain one reason. Okay, so focus on this one first. So open your evidence file, and then this is the B1. So the question was, like, give one reason why it is important to save work regularly. So this is most of the easier answer. So work is not lost, right? So whatever we did, we won't lost anything if we save it regularly. So the answer for this is, so work is not lost. Make it black. And then this one is, explain one reason why color choice is important when designing a leaflet, so that it attract people attention and then people can easily read whatever that is inside our leaflet. Okay, so this is the question. Just check everything that you add in your, at the last time, just check everything, and also provide your center number, center name, number, candidate name, and number. Okay, so best of luck for your exam. You will get this solved paper in our Discord community, or even you can ask to my WhatsApp and join our WhatsApp community if you want. Thank you, and bye bye.